right, well, it is Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon actually. We didn't get out of St. George. We hung around and visited with Bill and Lori till about 10 o'clock in the morning. Went and got some breakfast and headed this way, and I really wanted to see the depot at Caliente, Nevada, which is right behind me. But it is closed because it is being remodeled and all upgraded and whatever. Didn't say anything about that on their website. It's one of the only reasons I came this way. That would have actually been shorter to get to Bridgeport from St. George going another way. But what are you gonna do? So, well, we'll check it out. And there's not much to check out, but what did you say they said they're gonna be done in August or something with it? So I don't know, we get in touch, maybe if they have some grand reopening, maybe we'll come out and cover that. We'll see what's going on at the time. All right, well, I don't know what's between here and there to look at, but if we see rocks and brush, if anything exciting pops up, we'll stop. If not, we'll see you in Bridgeport. This is really a really cool looking structure. And yeah, I'll come back sometime because I'd always heard that this was a really cool place. There's a museum inside, and it was something I was really looking forward to seeing. And but as you can see, it's quite a structure. We went over the UP line at a place called Modena out on Highway 56. And it still had the old water tank and everything. So, I don't know. Whoop, here comes a high railer. Big excitement. They also have this boxcar museum, but doesn't look like it's open either. And a boxcar and a bay window caboose, and this guy gonna stop and it'll go ask him if there's any trains coming. All right, well, since I couldn't get close to it on the ground, I thought I would break out the drone for the first time on the trip and get some shots of the Caliente Depot and the surrounding area. I wasn't exactly sure what was on the other side of the depot. I knew there were some power lines over there, but it was hard for me to tell how far away they were. So I didn't venture too far over the building. I thought I'd look in each direction down the tracks in case there was something coming. I didn't figure there was. The track inspector had told me that there wasn't going to be anything, and they did run some track equipment, a regulator and a tamper. Sorry for the janking around. I'm still getting used to this thing. And this is the first that you're all going to see of me using the drone. This is the first time that I've used anything that's going to be on my channel. Here I am taking a look around town a little bit. I needed to get some elevation because, as I said, I knew there were power lines over there, but I wasn't sure how high they were, so I wanted to make, that's me over there in the left center frame there. That's my pickup. That's where I'm standing doing all this. I'm still a little wary of letting the drone out of my sight, but this was the first time I braved it where I actually couldn't see it anymore. Wasn't that far away from me, but I don't see all that well. But yeah, you can see this is really a cool structure, and I'm really looking forward to going and checking it out. Jennifer and I have decided to keep an eye on things, and if they do have a grand opening, we're gonna try to get back over there and check it out. I thought I'd do a little showing off. Get me landing this thing here. This thing was, you'll see the video that I do about it. This thing is really easy to learn how to fly. I was really surprised. I have to thank Ruco and B-Wine for sending me this drone. All right, leaving Caliente, Nevada. And we are not going to Las Vegas. We will be, our next stop will be Tonopah. And we have not made good time today. As I said a while ago, we didn't get out of St. George probably 3 hours, at least 2 hours later than I wanted to. And we were just in Caliente for probably what, almost an hour.
Yeah.
And you'll see the drone footage. So far, the first chance I've had to use the drone on the trip worked out pretty well.
I think so.
Huh? So, all right, onward and outward. All right, we are about an hour west of Caliente. We have turned off of US 93 onto Nevada 375, and this is better known as the extraterrestrial highway. We didn't see any extraterrestrials out here. We saw darn few terrestrials out here. This is a desolate stretch of road, and that's really the only reason I'm sharing any of this with you, is just to show the utter desolation out here. Now, we went across Highway 50 a couple of years ago on the Harley, and it's not as desolate as this. They say that's the loneliest road in America, and hey, I have to disagree. Highway 50 or Highway 375 is exceptionally desolate. Only a couple of little dotted communities out here, some cattle ranches. It was funny to see. This is all open range. We encountered quite a few deer out here. I didn't almost hit any of them. Saw them coming across the desert before they got out in the road. Was able to slow way down, let them get across 2 different times. One of them was about, I don't know, 10 or 12 of them. The other one was about a half a dozen. But, yeah, you got to watch what you're doing out here. And I was traveling sometimes at excessive speed because it's just so desolate. There's no cars, and I wanted to make some time. But as you can see, this is incredibly desolate. I got really excited here because literally after about 20 or 25 miles, look at this. Look at this. There's a little curve. I was excited. I was stoked. It kept me awake. I know. I'm just being goofy, but I'm serious. There were stretches of these roads where it was just from where you were all the way to the horizon, as straight as a string. And this is a good example of it.
What's the matter?
Just making sure everything's okay. Everything okay? Yeah, okay. You're welcome. Past 2 cars coming. I've been doing 85 and 90 the whole way.
So you've already passed Tonopah then?
Huh?
You've already crossed that?
This is Warm Springs right here.
Wow.
It's just an abandoned town. So here's a sign here. Whoops, I turned the wrong way.
Yeah, you did. I was wondering because it's like...
Looks like a bunch of people have done this. I was just looking at the sign and not the signs. It's a cool little rock thing there. They'll see it. Pit or something. Warm Springs Bar and Cafe. railroad car for a water tank. Full charge. Alright, we have left Hawthorne, Nevada. And we're on our way to Bridgeport. This looks like a pretty cool little drive here, I guess. I don't know, I've never been this way. We've been on these roads between here and St. George, especially once we got on the extraterrestrial highway. But even before that, even on 93, there was no traffic. There were times I was going 90 miles an hour. There was just nothing out there, and those roads were straight as a string. Or something like that, you can't prove that I was going that fast. I was just embellishing. Jennifer slept through most of it. I did some the GoPro that you'll see. I'll have to narrate because I didn't say anything about where we were because I was trying to let her sleep. Jennifer had breast cancer in 2017, and they found a small lump alongside her where her breast was, and then they didn't know what it was, so they did all the tests, and she was really stressed out about it. And today she was going to get the results, and so she took an Ativan to try to relax, and they called her and everything's okay. I'm not sure what that is, but it doesn't appear to be anything of any import. But she had already taken the Ativan and she was like passed out, seeing double. I don't know if it'll show up, but straight ahead of us there's snow on those mountains. Well, I was correct that those are the Sierras. And Highway 395 is about 10 more miles down the road. There is Mono Lake. And we're not going to be going any closer than this, but it looks like it's pretty high, pretty full. It's hard to see because it's cloudy and the sun's not shining on the water. But yeah, looks full. Get on down the Sierras that way, and we will be going up to Highway 395, turning north. Bridgeport's only about another, I don't know, 10 or 15 miles up the road. Something like, it's not very far, so almost there. End of 167, and here we are at Highway 395. 18 miles to Bridgeport. And of course we're going to get behind a truck. Alright. All right, well, we made it to Bridgeport. It was an uneventful trip, really, and got to go really fast for a long time today because there was nobody on those roads, and I don't feel guilty about it. I don't usually drive that fast, but when there's no traffic, why not? All right, good brakes, good tires. But anyway, we are at the Redwood Motel, Redwood Inn. But yeah, cool little room, little rustic thing, not very big, but it's got all the stuff you need. And for this time of year in this area, wasn't very much. So you can see back there behind us, it's a horse weather vane there. But yeah, anyway, so day 4. Is this 4? No, 3. This is just day 3.
We're gonna burrow on over and find some dinner.
Yeah, burrow in. But yeah, anyway, we're being goofy now. Long day on the road. But end of day 3, gonna go grab us some dinner and chill out. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you in the morning.